there's always going to be a decent amount of people who are creating content for the sake of creating content. In the same way that in any mainstream entertainment, there's always been people who are writing scripts for the sake of writing them or just to get them sold. And they are, especially on the main networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, they are not giving up the ghost. They are not ever going to get with the change with the times,
Right.
because they're so top heavy, full of executives that are absolutely not going to admit their system is flawed, because then
But eventually
they'd have
won't
no...
it be threatened, like already in terms of news? I mean, you do see...
Oh, well, the news, I'm not
things
talking about,
that-
I'm talking about entertainment. That's why they're, ABC, NBC, CBS are still churning out medical and police dramas and franchise things,
okay.
spin-offs.
Yeah.
That's because still with top-heavy... And then there's NBC Universal and all the things. There's all these executives who needn't be there. And all they do is give notes and tamper with the creative process. But they have mortgages and children, and they live beyond their means, and they are not going to admit ever that, boy, this is not really keeping up with the times of the way entertainment is now being made and can be done. It's just...
Changing and adapting.
Changing and
evolving
adapting.
Feels risky and like
it's beyond risky. It's where will I work? You know what I mean? And then the pandemic started a whole thing where people are working from home and having Zoom meetings and Zoom notes. And then I think there was a dirge. This is me speculating that there's all kinds of... There has been scripts going around of remakes of the Jetsons, remakes of... things like Green Acres. I can't, remakes of these old-timey shows, because I think there were executives at home that were still having meetings. They had to bring something to the table. They had to pitch something. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what if we remade Petticoat Junction? What if we remade Mr. Ed? What if we remade, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Panicking.
Right.
Rather than what about something new or something different? Because there was, and like I said, I don't know if they're going to be made, but for a while, a little bit after the pandemic, there was all these scripts going around of they're remaking the Flintstones again, but live action, and they're also going to do animate, like all this kind of stuff. And this is just my opinion. These have to be Zoom pandemic meeting ideas. I just really can't imagine they're coming from anywhere else. Or somebody was like, I'm watching a lot of TV since I've been home. And I remember how much I like I remember that I love the Flintstones, or remake of the Three Stooges, all this kind of stuff. Now, like I said, perhaps they'll never be made. I don't know. But it's like I just have a feeling they were top-heavy network executive, and also people aren't really paying attention, and that now meetings and auditions and things are via Zoom. There's like 17 boxes of people. It's just, to me, is like, this is not the best way to get a feel for what this actor can or can't bring to the table, or you can tell people aren't fully engaged. They're doing other things while they're... Or sometimes they're turning the sound down. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're doing...
Whereas you wouldn't have that option in an
actual
audition room.
meeting.